Well, the University of Tennessee's football program and the NCAA are once again involved in a lawsuit, but this time it's a former Vols head coach pursuing the legal action. Hey, Lucas Panzica here from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. That's right. Former Tennessee head football coach Jeremy Pruitt is suing the NCAA from DeKalb County, Alabama, seeking $100 million in lost wages. The claim from Pruitt and his legal team is that the association conspired with Tennessee to make him the, quote, sacrificial lamb for rules violations that resulted in Jeremy Pruitt's firing from Tennessee and the 6-year show cause that was given to him after the fact by the NCAA. All right, there is a lot to break down here, so why don't we go back in time to November of 2020. Tennessee had just wrapped up an extremely disappointing 3-7 season, COVID year, just a 10-game SEC schedule, and in November of that season, the University of Tennessee opened up an internal investigation on head coach Jeremy Pruitt and his football program. That investigation ultimately involved the NCAA and resulted in the firing of Jeremy Pruitt in January 2021 with cause, which meant Tennessee did not have to pay his buyout, which was approximately $12 million. Now, I need to note this has nothing to do with the lawsuit that Tennessee had against the NCAA after the association looked into Tennessee's recruitment of Nico Iamaleava. As we know, Tennessee went after the NCAA, won that court case, and now NIL is abound across college athletics. This is prior to that, and it's a pretty big part of Jeremy Pruitt and his legal team's point. They are claiming that Jeremy Pruitt is probably going to be the last coach in college football history to get fired for cause and get a show cause because of impermissible benefits given to players, which, as we know, is now essentially legal across college sports. Now, a couple of things can be true here. Number one, Tennessee went about things the proper way in 2020, recognizing some of the issues within the program and using that to their advantage to fire a coach with cause that was not winning games. This is just what happens in college athletics. We have seen it time and time again with other football programs around the country. Now, it can also be true that Jeremy Pruitt could very well have a case here. He's claiming $100 million in lost wages. Well, that covers his buyout, as well as the money that he could have made in the extremely lucrative business of coaching college football during this 6-year show cause. Another interesting note for Pruitt in this lawsuit is they claim that he found impermissible benefits that were being awarded to student athletes at Tennessee before Pruitt was the head coach there, that he revealed those to then athletic director Philip Fulmer, who, according to the lawsuit, swept them under the rug. Everybody has a case here. As we know, Tennessee came up on the better side of this situation, getting 5 years of probation after firing Jeremy Pruitt with cause. Of course, they ended up avoiding paying him that buyout, which is a big part of this lawsuit. So this will get sorted out. The legal process will take place between Jeremy Pruitt and the NCAA with the University of Tennessee named in the lawsuit. It'll be very interesting to see how this all plays out. But I'm sure the NCAA, when it initially looked into Jeremy Pruitt's football program about 5 years ago, did not think that 5 years later it would end up with multiple lawsuits from both the University of Tennessee and Jeremy Pruitt on its hands. It has not been a fun time recently for the NCAA, and now Jeremy Pruitt is trying to get in on the fun.